Hello everyone, and welcome to the 10th part of the MOOC dedicated to hydrocracking. In the first part, the hydrocracker was relocated within the refinery and the feed characteristics were discussed. The reaction section of the process and the catalysts were also described. Then we talked about the chemical reactions and typical yields. So let's now focus at the fractionation of the cracked effluent. Remember that the liquid effluent is under a pressure of about 150 to 200 bars with a temperature of about 40 degrees C. The liquid effluent of the HP drum is usually flashed into a MP drum down to a pressure of about 15 bar G. At this pressure, about 1,500 kilograms per hour of gas is removed. This gas includes about 250 kilograms per hour of H2S. As we said before, we produce about 1,500 kilograms per hour of H2S in the reaction section. So, about 20% of the H2S produced in the reaction section leaves the unit under gas form from this drum. The rest of the gas is mainly methane, ethane and propane. This gas will join the fuel gas network of the refinery after an amine washing to remove the H2S. Then, there are several possible schemes to split the liquid from the MP drum. In our case, we will consider the installation of a stripper to remove at first H2S and gases, as well as part of the gasoline. The liquid is therefore preheated with the calories that had not been taken from the reactor effluent to about 230 degrees C. It enters then the stripper. In this column, using the injection of stripping steam, the H2S and the lightest molecules are vaporized and reach the tower overhead section. This column operates at a pressure of about 10 bar G and is equipped with about 30 trays. We consider injecting about 20 kg of steam per ton of tower feed. In our case, a steam flow of about 3 tons per hour is injected. We will have a gas phase leaving the reflux drum as well as a liquid stream, also called excess of reflux. This liquid contains the LPG plus part of the gasoline produced in the reactor. The gas flow is about 1.5 tons per hour and is mainly composed of C1 up to C4. It includes about 20% of the H2S that was produced in the reactor. This gas stream will be washed with an amine solution to remove the H2S before joining the refinery's fuel gas network. The excess of reflux corresponds to the total yield in LPG plus light gasoline plus part of the heavy gasoline. I mean here a flow rate of about 18 tons per hour. The bottom's flow of the stripper will therefore be the balance with a flow of about 135 tons per hour, and we will detail its future a little bit later in this MOOC. For information, the gasoline plus LPG stream contains about 30% of the H2S produced in the reaction section. All the excess of reflux is routed to a naphtha stabilization column, also known as the debutonizer. This column works at about 10 bar G and has about 30 trays. In this column, an overhead gas stream is produced that will be routed to the same absorber as the one used for the stripper overhead gas. The liquid flow of LPG, which represents about 2.5 tons per hour, will also be washed with an amine solution before joining the refinery's LPG pool. It includes about 250 kilograms per hour of H2S. The stripper bottom's flow of about 15 tons per hour is a mixture of light gasoline plus part of heavy gasoline and will be routed to a gasoline splitter that will be discussed a little bit later in this MOOC as well. So let's now go back to the stripper bottoms. Once the effluent is stripped, it leaves the stripping column at a temperature of about 215 degrees C, and it can be routed to a fractionation column where we will separate the heavy gasoline, kerosene, diesel and an unconverted part of the effluent. In this column, we will find the classic operation of a distillation column as we have seen in atmospheric distillation or in FCC fractionation, and we will detail it in the following video. In the meantime, do not hesitate to test your knowledge and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you very soon for the next part. Bye bye!